Good afternoon. Deborah would like an Archangel reading for a little bit of guidance. So, her birthday is November 3rd. She's Scorpio. And her Archangel is Jeremiel. Now, Scorpios, I've said this before, are more paranoid of the zodiac signs and often have a lot of negativity and negative thoughts. And Jeremiel helps you see both sides of the coin, of the argument, of the situation, to bring more positivity into your life. Although I don't really feel that's the case with you. I actually feel like it's the opposite. Like you have the positivity, like you've worked through being that negative person, and that you try to stay positive and see the good in the situations. But before I pulled the cards, this is what I got. For those of you who don't know, before I touch the cards, I go with what I intuitively feel first, and I write that down, because Spirit has a way of coming to me before I even start, and they want to make sure I get this information in. So Archangel Jeremiel gave me this information before I even got started. Here's the thing. I feel a lot of tension going on, mostly in your stomach area. Like it's in knots. And I believe that this tension is what you're holding on to from other people. I don't feel like this is a new thing. I feel like this is something you deal with possibly every day. But I feel like you help everybody, but then you hold it and you stress about it and you worry about it. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go for your own good. These stomach problems may be nothing now, but could be. And it could get worse. Stress kills. I hate to throw that out to you, but it does. So you have to make sure you're healthy and stress-free. As stress-free as possible. Okay, none of us get off stress-free, but you have to take care of yourself. You have to. I'm not saying don't help anybody anymore. But when you're done giving the help, you have to let the situation go back to who it belongs to. For your own good. I do see a good outcome with your stomach problems and this tension, but it's going to take some work. Look, I know firsthand it's not easy to help everybody and not take it home with you. It's just how we're made. We want to help. We want to make sure everybody's okay. But there's only so much we could do. They have to do it, their part too, you know? So yes, help, but we got to get you focused more on how you're going to start releasing that stress. You know, meditation, sage. I love sage. Take a hot bath. You know, whatever you need to do to find a way to release that stress. You want to go for a walk? Go for a walk. Nature's a great stress reliever. Go sit by a tree. Get some fresh air, some sunlight on your face. That's my favorite thing. I love the sun on my face. It makes me feel energized and rejuvenated. And that morning sun especially I love, because it gives me a little boost to start the day. Whatever your thing is, do that. But make sure you make time to do that every day, to release all the stress and negative energy that you're getting from other people. Yes, you're going to have your own. You got to release too, but what I feel is at the moment this is caused by other people around you that you're trying to help. So we have to figure out how to let that go. I'm reading my notes. I do feel you're compassionate and loving, but again, you're taking on other people's problems. It's time to de-stress. Start today. Meditate. Do you meditate? If you don't, come talk to me. Come to class. We'll help you. Crystals too. Crystals will definitely help you de-stress and recharge. Let's see what else I wrote. Oh, and by June, I see new work. And I ask, a new job. I got silence. So new work. I feel like it's volunteering. You're not gonna get paid. If I asked and I got silence, I'm just feeling it's gotta be volunteering. I don't think there's any money involved, but it's not always about the money. It's just not. Volunteering is fabulous. And that'll help heal your soul too. When you do good for others, it helps you feel better. Life will never be stress-free, as I said, but when you start taking time for you, you'll be able to create more balance. That's what you need right now, some balance. Yes, help, but yes, de-stress. And I really think the problems with your stomach are going to start feeling better. If they don't, then it's definitely time to go see the doctor. But try releasing some of the stress first, okay? All right, now the cards. Okay, this is the first one from Archangel Jeremiel. We do get this card often. It says, with love. That's why, because all these cards are with love. And here's what it says. We bet you must be so exhausted some days, giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good. Can leave you feeling depleted, like an empty well. If it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. And be sure to use the word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no gently but firmly. Then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventure. Again, I don't look at these cards before I do. I always go intuitively first. And these cards are just amazing. And archangels are amazing. Spirit's amazing. Look, I don't even know how they come up with the right cards. I don't know. But that's what Archangel Jeremiel sent you. Because it's important. It's important. You have to take time for you and you have to de-stress. So that was a great first card. Okay. That's your guidance card, by the way. This is can you read that? This is too small for Grammy to read. We'll get back to that. With love. It's with love. I need stronger glasses. I don't know. With love. That's what we're going to go with. With love. Can you read that? Grammy Since you're on Earth, you understand how buildings are built, yes? A good solid foundation and yet flexibility too. In case of earthquakes, truth be told, you can't offer something sustainable unless it is built from a solid base. Whether it be the idea that takes form one step at a time, or an actual house that needs a sturdy foundation dug, poured, and built. We want to remind you of this because you might need a little encouragement to see this is true in your life at this time. Celebrate the fact that right now you can repair the cracks in the foundation of your life effortlessly, as well as do general site check to ensure your hard work is being well supported. Do this and know you are building your life on a perfect and sound foundation that will allow you to welcome many miracles waiting to come to visit. The solid foundation one also comes up a lot. But in your case, I feel like your foundation's already built. You just might have a few cracks that need to be repaired. And I believe it all comes back to relieving the stress. That's going to help repair your foundation. The foundation of you. Not your home, you. And your physical foundation is what I wrote. And I really think once you start doing that and taking the time for you, you're going to look back and go, wow, I should have started doing this a lot sooner. Okay. So, here's the last one. Your future card. Be fearless. That other one, I think I always have trouble. I have to remember to write that one down. Be fearless. On Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So, to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story. You tell it. Hear your story when you tell it. Ask why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that Spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they're like blueprints for co-creation. So tell the one we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it. So make sure the stories you're proud of. And after I did these cards, this is what I got. I feel like that future card has a lot to do with this volunteer work that you're about to do. And the next few months are going to lead up to a very powerful moment in your life around September. I feel like an award or a reward for being you and doing what you do best. And I think telling your stories to those people who need to hear it is what this whole next year is about for you. It's building up your foundation. It's building your foundation. You're very blessed. Always remember that. And always remember to let others take their own stress back, so you can be free from what is not yours. Help them as much as you can, but let them take their own stress back. And everything's going to be wonderful. I think you're really going to start feeling better. And keep a check on it. If you're still feeling stressed, do a little more to de-stress. Don't let it get all bogged down on you. It becomes too much and you can't handle it, and then you freak out. We don't want you freaking out. So do what you have to do. Just take time for you and make sure you de-stress. Good things are coming. And let me know what this award or reward is about too. Because now I'm curious. Anyway, I hope that helped you. Have a wonderful day.